Hello, Sister Lock family. This is Iris. Today is Tuesday, January 12th. I was just on my lunch break and thinking about you guys and wanted to say hello. I know it's kind of weird. People say things like everyone on your Facebook page who clicks like to a photo is not your friend. And we don't really know each other, but it is nice to know you're thought of. I think of my church family and my Sister Lock family a bit, and I wanted you all to know. I hope that you all stay encouraged and staying healthy and staying safe. So today there are two topics, one of which is my current hairstyle is a braid out from about 2 weeks ago. I retightened my hair, did a bit of a swirl braid, and left it in for about 2 or 3 days. I think I wore head wraps those 3 days. And this is what it looks like having dropped. I will say I'm looking forward to about 3 weeks. I'll be 4 years old, and I'm looking forward to sharing that 4-year Lockiversary with you guys. I did cut it. It has, I have not a willow's peak, but just a section of my locks in the front that are significantly white. And they do their own little thing with curls and when curls drop. So I like to keep that in this pocket of length. I really don't like it longer because when they drop, they really can drop the curl look of a style. So I like to keep them in my eye range of a length. So I cut that, but we'll do a 4-year Lockiversary in about 3 weeks. So a secondary topic for today was I had a discussion with my husband and son about what, as men, from a male perspective, what do men think of sister locks? And both my husband and my son aren't anti-technology, but they're not really into this, like sharing all your thoughts so much on the internet solely because you would hate for your expression to be misunderstood or misconstrued. So I respect that. Pardon me. I respect that, but I will share from their perspective, their insight. It was interesting because both of them have known me in a permed world, press and curl world, product of natural world. They knew me a little bit for extensions, but I wasn't really into a great deal of extensions. My niece does amazing work, and I could never get into the sew-ins or wigs. I just knew I would look, not that you can't have the right lace front or whatever. I just knew that wasn't my specialty in either providing the service or wearing it. So my husband and son have seen me through various trends in my hair care. Not trends in style as in superficial, but various chapters in my hair care. And interestingly, my husband's perspective was, of course I like it. I like whatever you do. You look great to me, which is a blessing versus, you need to do something. But my son's impression was interesting in that his generation, as Ashley expressed before, is much more, not self-aware, but more free to express themselves. And it may come in waves because we had our Afro moments, but there are a lot of young people just freely living in their natural hair space. So both of their takeaways were, pardon me, that they love sister locks. They think it's amazing. Even Ashley made mention recently that she didn't realize her hair was growing as much as she had until someone, as much as her hair has grown, until someone took a back end view picture of her with her hair hanging down. I thought that was really cool because it really shows the generational blessing you give your child to be empowered to have their natural hair. And it doesn't just have to be sister lock. I don't know if you all remember that video that went viral last year of the young girl who said she wasn't pretty. And people don't think that little signals add up to a feeling of not feeling pretty or enough. And I believe in that video of the hairdresser doing the little girl's hair. The hairdresser made it very clear that her parents are very supportive, and you could tell that the hairdresser was very supportive. You can't pinpoint someone to say that they didn't make her feel a certain way, I suppose. But it just showed the micro nicking away at making women of color feel enough, let alone beautiful, let alone more than enough. It's just the psychology of discrimination is deep, and hair can seem like this really minor thing, like it's just hair. It's not just hair. It in every culture says a lot about a woman's femininity, their ability to feel attractive or socially interacting. It influences a lot. So I've always admired people who can rock it in any state. Like, I am enough bald head or long hair. It's me that makes it enough. So I hope everyone feels empowered with their current state of their hair or lack thereof, and that it's just a portion of who we are. And when we find that groove of what represents us, that it can be just an amazing reflection of who we are. And I mean that not to sound vague, because you can be bald head and have an amazing reflection of who you are, as well as someone who's trying a new hair experience with sister locks, and let that be a positive reflection of who you are. So those were my thoughts about sister locks today. I would be remiss, maybe that's why I sound a little checkered throughout my discussion today, if I did not mention the current state of affairs. And I have come to the conclusion that we were chosen for just a time as this, to make the best imprint on our community, on the young people in our lives, making them self-aware through hair care and beauty, or any aspect of learning, anything that we can do. We were chosen for just a time as this, and it's time to get in good trouble. So rock that boat. Get those who never thought you'd look good in locks to think about, they look great, maybe I should. Get those to think of as many things. We gotta do better. We gotta do more. And there is no, okay, it's all good now. Nothing in life is ever just all good. So be encouraged in the journey, everybody. We have some work to do. Take care. Bye-bye.